Dr. ALMANIIslamic State jihadis have circulated a chilling warning of attacks on Christmas markets. Mockedup images of a menacing hooded figure lurking behind Father Christmas have been circulated on ISIS-supporting messaging groups. One, showing London's Regent Street in the background, comes with the ominous caption, "Soon on your holidays," in English, French and German, the Epoch Times reports. Another shows a Christmas market in Paris, with the Eiffel Tower in the distance. The sick messages were intercepted by Black Ops Cyber, an internet intelligence agency. According to AC images provided by the company, it was shared at about midday on Thursday on a messaging group called Army of Mujahideen, which has at least 1,800 members. The battle of ideas is far from won. Daesh is still capable of inspiring people to carry out attacks in its name. Middle East Minister ISISsupporting. The image was designed by a member calling himself Dr. ALMANII, which itself could be a reference to a banned Twitter account whose bio said he was an explosives warehouse official. Earlier this week, 6 men, all of whom are originally from Syria, were arrested in Germany in connection with a suspected plot to attack a Christmas market. Last year, an ISIS-inspired terrorist killed 12 people after driving a lorry through a festive market in Breitscheidplatz in Berlin. This week, Express.co.uk reported that hundreds of ISIS fighters, after fleeing Syria, are heading to the UK and Europe to mount a series of Christmas attacks. The plots are suspected to have been hatched in retaliation to the group's humbling defeat in its former stronghold, in the Syrian city of Raqqa. A warning of the attack from Turkish intelligence officers follows concerns that the head of ISIS, Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi, escaped Raqqa with thousands of armed extremist fighters, including many British jihadists, in a secret peace deal 5 weeks ago. A British military source, who attended the briefing, said this weekend that it left no room for doubt. GETTYA member of US-backed Syrian Democratic Forces remove an ISIS flag as fighters advance through Syria. Than French presidential candidate Emmanuel Macron lays flowers at a memorial to the Berlin attack. He said, the Turkish intelligence service briefed that IS have been smuggled into Turkey in numbers and are heading to Europe and the UK. The threat level is very high and it is evident the Turkish authorities have detained a number of people and are confident the information is accurate. On Thursday, Security Minister Ben Wallace confirmed IS continued to pose a grave threat to Britain, and Middle East Minister ISISsupporting added, "We know that Daesh will continue to pose a threat in the region. We also know that the battle of ideas is far from won. Daesh is still capable of inspiring people to carry out attacks in its name and, as such, it remains a serious global threat. We have seen tragic evidence of this on the continent, in the US and here in the UK.